her locks.
So we're going to get started. We're using the Black Magic palette by Uoma Beauty. This is Savage. They have multiple palettes, but Savage was ultimately my favorite when I saw it. The colors are so vibrant and jewel tone. I totally love, I fell in love with this palette. It has matte, shimmers, and glitter colors all in one palette. So first I'm going to go in with the lightest color in the palette. It is called FOXY, and it is a matte. Now, as I apply it to my eye, you can see that it's a little bit darker than it appears in the pan. The next color is Warrior. It's the darker brown. It is a nice, rich brown. It's kind of like a reddish brown. And when I apply it, you can see that it is definitely a deep, sultry matte color. The colors blend seamlessly. They're mattes, and there is probably little fallout. I don't remember getting any fallout from the matte. The next color that I'm going in with is Oya, and it's just going to deepen out the outer crease. So at this point, I'm just blending the three colors together, going back in with the previous brush that I used and switching back and forth just to create a seamless gradient, a nice smooth blend. And you can see that the colors blend easily. All right, now I'm cutting my crease. I'm using the P. Louise base in Rumor 5, and I am trying to go smoothly with a concealer brush to follow the same shape as the other eye, because I went in and did that eye first. Usually I try to do my eyes at the same time, but I didn't want this video to be super long, so I decided to just complete one eye, come up with some type of look, and then try to match it up. Now this is usually my hardest part, trying to make sure that both lines are like, you know what I'm trying to say, that they're proportion. I try to start with my left eye, and then my right side, which is more dominant, I can try to match it up. But honestly, it just depends on the day. Some day I have no issues, and other days I just can't get them like 100%. And the fact that I'm like a perfectionist, or at least I try to be, it drives me nuts because I see if they're uneven or if they're not exactly in the same shape. So I'm ready to go in now with the lid color, and we're going to use She Tore, and this is like a satin burgundy color, and we're going to put that on the lid directly above the P. Louise base where we lay down. But what I like about it is that it's a smooth shimmer. It's like a satin, and it allows me to glide right over the P. Louise base and lay that color on. It also allows me to make that crease a little bit more precise, and anywhere that I think is not 100% matched up to the other side, it allows me to kind of shape it. Okay, now I am going in with the e.l.f. Glitter Applicator. I use this applicator to apply all glitter shades. And this is literally a pressed glitter, I think, in the pan. And it glides on very easily. It's not chunky or gritty when you apply it, but it definitely looks gritty in the pan. But once you apply it, it is nice. And I'm not putting any other type of base. I'm just going directly in with the glitter applicator and the glitter shade. And it is applying very nicely. And it's actually adhering to the eye. So now I'm going in with the color Warrior again. And that is going to allow me, again, to shape up that crease. Because when I tell you I want them to match as much as possible, I'm going in to clean it up. Just clean up that crease. And then lastly, I'm going in with black, y'all, just to deepen up the outer corner to match the style of the other eye. Now I'm going in with the Unique liquid eyeliner just to go ahead and line my eye in preparation for lashes. This line has a very thin felt tip and it makes lining precise. It makes wing liner precise. I really like this liner. Alright, so we are going in with the Kiss Lash Glue. And we're just applying it to the strip and letting it dry maybe for about 5 minutes before we apply it. Okay, going in with our lash applicator, we are going to attempt to line up this lash to match the other eye. Now, I have no problems applying lashes, but usually if they are wispy on the end, it takes me a while to make sure that they are in the same distance away from the other one, just so that they match up. Going back in with the liquid eyeliner to try to cover up and straighten any lines so that our lashes can appear straight in proportion. And then going in on my bottom lash line with the Unique eyeliner in the shade Perfect, just a black liner, just to smoke out the bottom lash. Okay, and that is it really for the eyes using the Savage palette from Uoma Beauty. Okay, so we've added on our foundation. Now we're going in with the Touch Behold setting powder. What I like about this setting powder is that it has like a sifter in there. So I just go in with this brush and just go underneath my eye, just in some dabbing motion, because I and I Rastafari get it. Oh, so we need to make sure that we preserve this area so it looks nice and smooth and seamless as much as possible. And then we just take that. This step is not necessary if you're not into powders, if you don't want to look matte, okay? But because in 1 hour's time, my oils are going to try to show themselves, I definitely enjoy this step. So for today's foundation look, we use the Unique Touch foundation in the shade Cypress, okay? We also use the Mineral Touch concealer in the shade Charmeuse. And now we're going in with the setting powder. What I like about this liquid foundation is that it looks very, very natural, very seamless, nothing looking crazy. All my shades are blended in together. Okay, actually we should probably put one over. I don't think it's necessary, but at least the areas to prevent any lines of demarcation. All right, so we're gonna go in with our favorite bronzer from Mented Cosmetics and Ashley Blaine Featherson. To this DM, I don't know who Ashley is. I keep saying I'm gonna look it up, figure out who she is, but she made a bomb product with Mented Cosmetics because I just love this kind of duo. It's like a bronzer slash highlighter duo. It is amazing. So this is just going to add a little bit of warmth into the face.
Nothing too crazy. Nothing too crazy. I'm just gonna go in here with a little bit of, and a little bit of. It's getting hot in here. So we got churn. We gotta be careful what we're saying. The songs we're singing, the songs we're putting in the spirit. I ain't got nothing against Nelly. That was a jam back in the day when nobody was doing that. Okay. I am getting so hot. Now that song gonna be stuck in my head. Let's find another appropriate song. Tu fidelidad es grande. Tu fidelidad incomparable es. I would go in with this, but it is gold, and I think we have this whole silvery pinkish vibe going on. So I'm gonna go in with the oldie but goodie. This is the Wet n Wild Mega Glow highlighting powder in the shade Precious Pearl. Whenever I want a frosty look, I always go for this one. Listen, let me tell y'all about Wet n Wild. Let me tell y'all about Wet n Wild, okay? If nobody ever told you about Wet n Wild, I'm gonna show you right now what Wet n Wild can do. And the funny thing is, I got this at CVS when it was on sale. It was like spend $10 on Wet n Wild and get $10 back or something to that effect. Girl, spend, you know. I've been seeing some people putting in like the, I don't know if that was the right spot, but I've been seeing like the whole section. Don't worry, we're gonna get it together. Whoa. We want it to look like natural. We don't want to look like you're trying too hard. You check. Incomparable es, nadie como tú. Bendito Dios. I like it. I like it. This one here look a little patchy. Grande es tu fidelidad. Tu fidelidad es grande. Tu fidelidad incomparable. Nadie como tú. Okay, I think that is enough from the Wet n Wild. I'm gonna go in with, I had some NYX Spirited brush on here yesterday. We don't want to overdo it, just want a light little flush of pink. So I'm just gonna go in with this brush. This side right here is just so. This side did it. This side, it could just be the lighting. The lighting could be a little off right here, but I'm trying to big up this side too, because the other side is torn up. This side is a little messed up. Okay, I think it's okay. I think we're good. I think we're good. Okay, so this is the look. Yes, as usual, we did our under eye. I did that on a Facebook Live using my 3-step method. Primer, Epic Mascara, 4D Mascara gives you very bold, sultry lower lashes. Okay. And then the last step is to go in with our setting spray. And, ladies and gentlemen, the setting spray that we are going to use is none other than the Unique Touch Behold Luminous Setting Spray with its 2 little nail polish balls inside. So we're going to try to give this look a little luminous setting. All right. I'm covering my eyes because of my lashes. You know how the lashes. What's out about them? Okay. Then we're going to go in with this card. This time it is from Apple Rose Beauty. We are going to find ourselves darling. Just so that it can get into our skin. So this is what we have. Setting spray, check. Foundation, check. Primer, check. Concealer, check. Setting powder, check. And the palette, nous t'ai fait look ça avec. Savage is an adjective that means fierce and uncontrolled. By Uoma Beauty. What's my name? What's my name? Say it louder. What's my name? What's my name? Feel the power. No one's gonna stop me, 'cause this world will be ours. What's my name? What's my name? Uoma Beauty. Uoma. Uoma. No, I was feeling like I was forgetting something, you know. I'm not happy. I was like, wait, you forgetting something. What are you forgetting? Lipstick? Do I need lipstick too? Do I need lipstick? There's this one lippy I would like to try, but I don't know how to look. I don't know about that. Anyway, so yeah, I really like this palette out of all the palettes, because I think they have 3. I think they have 3 palettes. Like, they came out with everything when they first came out. But this is the one that caught my eye because it reminded me of McGrath's Decadence palette. Let me show you. It's a luxury makeup project. It's amazing. It's immaculate. And don't you see, like, the marketing videos? It's like, are you insane? Like, are you mad? Okay? Apart from, like, the gold, which if you have 1 or 2 eyeshadow palettes, you have a gold in there already. But you have, like, the blues and the reds and the grays. Like, it had looked just like Decadence when I saw it. And of course, for a fraction of the cost, because, you know, Decadence, it's Mother Pat, it's Pat McGrath doll. You know, you just can't. As usual, I'm Mrs. Dorset, your beauty consultant with CaribCultura Beauty. Thank you for watching. If you would like to see me post a video about any other product, go ahead and leave me a comment. I really appreciate your watching my video. Thank you and have a great day.